Okay, this is MTaur. Last time I found uh, three really nice weapons that I still have, and another one that I lost in addition to my Photoxis. So I derped around. I got stunned next to a medium Protean, which is kind of bad, and it did a lot of durability damage. I lost my Photoxis immediately while I was unconscious, and I almost died. And then, not too long after, I lost my laser pistol as well because I wasn't paying attention. That one was actually critical, and I just assumed that I could still use it without really looking, which was dumb, just like super duper dumb. So it was tough going for a while because all I had was melee weapons. But luckily, one of my melee weapons was this lightning blade that survived the acid attack. It's doing pretty well. This one, if I'm lucky, I can eventually collect all the components to build the adamantium blade. But that's kind of a long shot, and I would need a lot of mechanical skill to have a good probability of pulling that off. And I would need a backup weapon because it would be unreasonable to try to get that up to 99% chance. But anyway, I'm going to be trying to melee a lot more often because I have that lightning blade. Still want to use my spear more than anything else because, you know, you got to save the durability on your really good stuff. And then the heavy pistol, that's going to be my best bet at range, like 3 to 4 squares away, maybe. Don't want to overuse it. I've only got 168 ammo for it. And this rifle, I've been picking up rifle ammo for a long time, and I've got 220 shots on it, which isn't really that much. Ammo goes really fast especially when you start running into lots and lots of really dangerous things. So, if I'm lucky, between my Berserk and my Mother Egg, I should be able to turn the enemies against each other enough that I don't have to go crazy using up all of my rifle ammo. Also, rifle, it's decent. It doesn't do a ton of damage. It only fires once per turn, and not a ton of damage, but it's good at long range. So if you can position it properly with life sense and shoot something from really far away, you can poke at it, or you can finish things off as they run away, last hits and stuff like that. But it takes a while to reload, and it's kind of painful to try to use it in an extended engagement. So hopefully I can just crowd control things and do most of my work with a lightning blade and just use the rifle to pick things off as they run away. So that's sort of the plan. I know that there's a way to make a sniper rifle, but I don't have the recipe completed, and I forget how it goes. I saw it on the internet once, but that's something you could look into. Maybe not this episode, but if I'm still alive for the episode after, I might look up the recipe in between videos, and as the durability of this gets low, I'm going to really want to start thinking about making a whole new weapon out of it. So that's sort of like being able to get a full repair on something, which is kind of gimmicky, but pretty convenient. I've got these tons of energy cells, and I don't really want to waste them, but I do have the option of charging up my Mother Egg and my scanning analyzer and so on. Mostly the Mother Egg is the main one that I'm really going to have to weigh the pros and cons, because if I ever do find like another laser pistol or Photoxis, those are going to start going really fast as well. So you really never have as much of anything as you think you do, no matter how much you have. That's just one of the realities of the pit, and we'll probably see some of that in action, like right now, as I go down farther. Med supply is kind of low. I've got one Tarkin field surgery kit, and I have a success rate of like 70%, which isn't that great. So I don't want to use that at all if I don't have to, because again, I want to get the pocket dock if I'm lucky. That would bring this up to like 90% chance of working, which would be a lot better. But can't really count on that. I'm just going to try not to squander it. I have 2 band-aids, that's it. I can cast heal on myself, but that has a cooldown and uses psi, so who knows.
Watch over me, ancestors.
Okay, so that was a big monologue, but put on my side shield in case something tries to scare me. And MTaur. Okay. I don't like that eyeball very much, but I'm not very confident that I can kill it before it TK fists me. But I'll give it a try. I think I can kill it in 2 turns, and sometimes it derps around and it doesn't use its TK fist immediately. And if I'm lucky, then that's how it'll go and I'll be fine. But, yeah, let's see what happens. I missed, and apparently wants to melee me, even though it doesn't stand a chance doing that. And that was pretty cool. One-shotted it with a lightning blade. I think this spider thing, the cider, it's, not as delicious and apple cinnamony as it sounds. It's actually a gigantic spider that torments your mind with psionic energy, which is like pretty much the opposite of apple cider. It kind of sucks, but whatever. It's gonna have to melee me, and I've got my psi shield up, so hopefully it won't take over my mind. Let's just get this security bot out of the way, because that's the only thing that's really gonna do a ton of damage to me in any case. And it's running away. I don't know, I could just let it go, but I'm gonna use 1 rifle round.
Your efforts are pathetic.
So, I don't know. Now the danger here is that my psi, if I just keep... Okay, good. It came into melee range. Like, if it stayed out of melee range for a long time, my psi shield could run out, and then it could...
Useless.
Have a good chance of successfully frightening the bird, which would be bad. Let's see. Yeah, I really don't want to get level 5 poison, so I'm gonna use the lightning blade. But I missed. Okay, so no real threats. I'm gonna go back to the claws for now. Oh, yeah, that's why those things are annoying. If enough of them combine, it's like, you know, Goku and God, what's the other one? Vegeta. It's been a long time. That was like 10, 15 years ago. Anyways, yeah. So now it's the other one that's more powerful, but that wasn't a lot of health points. Maybe maybe they were both low, so the combined one was just the sum of the two. I don't know exactly how it works, but whatever. I can probably just spear it. Yeah, that's what I thought. And pistol rounds, don't really need those. I kind of hate these. It's a night terror. It's just a terror.
Now you are mine. Ow!
And full time, maybe. I don't know. That kind of sucked. That wasn't much damage at all. I think it must be too much armor or something.
Watch over
Maybe I'll
me,
recode.
ancestors.
Yeah, I really don't... I don't like the way I've been using ammo so far this floor. It seems like I've already fired like 5 or 10 bullets, and I haven't even left the first room yet. So that's no good. But, I don't know.
I am ready to strike.
Oh, I have the phase gloves on? I'll just have to remember to take them off because there's nothing that's going to damage them immediately. And there it goes, hopefully my lockpick. adaptive crystals. I think I remember hearing that there's a recipe. It has a very particular use. It's just one of those things that damned if you do, damned if you don't, because it's only... There's like a recipe that you use it in, and it prevents one particular attack from one particular enemy, but it just happens to be one that... what it is, it's called a von Neumann probe, named after some physicist, and it's like a door trap that destroys an item at random, except it also counts you, like you, as a possible item. So it randomly destroys an item, or you, which means you die and lose the game, which is not likely, but it you know, you only carry so many items, and so it's like, you know, there's like a good 2 or 3% chance that you insta-die if you get within range and it does its thing to you, and that's bad. So, yeah, basically the adaptive crystal just eats up a space in your inventory, and maybe you crafted this charm with it that automatically gets destroyed in place of whatever other item would have gotten destroyed. That's what it does. And otherwise it's useless, and it just takes up space, which is kind of annoying. So, I don't know.
Let the terror.
I think those von Neumann probes are just Kerberos Productions' way of reminding you they hate you, and they want bad things to happen to you.
Over me, ancestors.
But, I mean, that's kind of what the whole genre is about.
Ow!
The roguelikes. That's what they do.
Your efforts are pathetic.
Okay, safe. There. Could explode in my face, or could drop. No, it's just gonna explode in my face. If I remember correctly, mostly they drop biomods. I don't know if they ever drop
Tear your mind apart.
Okay, these things have a decent amount of health. I think one time I was able to just spear it to death, but hit with my blade just once, maybe.
Now it's dangerous.
I mean, if something else had walked in on me and I had spent 8 turns just spearing it, it probably would have been a bad thing. Okay. I think that's the thing that knocked me unconscious on the last floor, which was bad. But maybe
I am ready to strike.
maybe I'll see other things coming in advance, and hopefully it won't be that dangerous. Ooh. So that could be a kind of a bad combination. I could play it risky and just keep going for the surgeon. I definitely want to take these phase gloves off. Okay, so I did that. The rifle's not really hurting it. I think it has decent armor. And I think this has better armor penetration. No, it doesn't. The rifle has better armor penetration. So, whatever. Stick with the rifle for now. Okay. Honestly, I think that was the only time I've ever been knocked unconscious by a crazed surgeon before. I mean, I thought that was possible, but the first time it ever happened, it was what you just saw, and that was pretty crazy.
Ow!
And my ranged weapons are both out of ammo. Maybe if I berserk the snake, then I can just turn it around.
Now you are mine. I
And
need mana. I have exhausted my mind.
I think it can only move 3.
I will tear your mind apart.
Okay. Now I don't want to be berserk anymore. I want to
I have you now.
But it resisted that. Whatever. 1v1 me, noob. I think I can kill it in one hit. It would be bad if I missed though. Yeah, okay.
Behind every action, there is a thought.
I would love to just sit around regaining my psi, but maybe I'll just... Ah!
Son of a...
Yeah. Indeed. Son of a... something or other, I don't know what. Let's see, if it opens the door on me, I'm gonna want to have the heavy pistol reloaded. And if it's just gonna stand there, I'm gonna want to have the rifle reloaded. And do I have enough?
I need mana.
How long am I gonna have to wait? It would be really nice to top it up to, yeah, I'll wait for one heal. Waiting. Ooh, there we go.
I must spread my pinion. Ah!
Okay, so...
I have exhausted my mind.
it would be really bad if that were an adaptoid. This is something I could have been doing all along, but haven't been. That's the old, if you've ever seen Major Pain, that's the theory of if he's in there, he ain't happy. So, so yeah, that wouldn't save me from the adaptoid, but it would put some upfront damage on the adaptoid before it comes out and starts hitting me, so...
No trouble at all.
It's not as good as License, because with License you could get really far away and just start sniping at it, but it's not the worst. Oh, I could just... I don't know, I'm probably gonna find more rifle rounds, so this isn't ideal, but... I'll just have to remember to fire rifle ammo, so I'll have room for if I have to pick it up.
Pick your enemies wisely.
Stupid inventory. There's probably... I don't like that sound. There's probably a robot. It might even be in this room right here, but... No, it's a, one of those buggers. So, I could have saved 2 bullets by, throwing everything on the floor and all that, but then that would have taken a few turns, because I'd have to put my flak jacket back on afterwards, so that was maybe a legitimate choice. Not necessarily the best, but there were pros and cons to this, beyond just it being an annoying process to go through. Okay.
Son of a... Without breaking a feather. Behind every action, there is a thought.
Oh, one of those things. That's pretty serious. Kind of. I could switch to the ballistic armor. It might be worth it. And pretty soon, if not immediately. How much? I know wounded hurts your stats a little bit. You take penalties. Yeah, I'll just level up now. It's not totally ideal, but the stat penalty could make me miss and waste a rifle round, so it's legitimate. Sort of. Okay, I've been slacking on the redaction a little bit. I think I missed a level or 2 at some point, but I really want to get this up to whatever level it is that you get this metabolic control, because then you're a less ravenous bird. But that has to get all the way up to 65, which is about 10 level ups if they're all, you know, average plus 2s instead of 1 or 3 if they average out properly. And then let's say you get 4 free skill points from practicing. That, I mean, that could happen. So that's still a long way to go. Would be really nice. War Mind. I think I need to do that. I kind of, I think Berserk will fail less than it has been if I get that up. I think I can only Berserk really stupid things like the Proteans if the skill level is too low. So that's no good. Power, I guess I decided I was going to level that up. That gives you more psi points. And I think it makes you resist certain status effects as well. So let's do that. I don't like the way it hid there. I'll probably take more aggro and walk into the room now. Okay. Out of ammo. Now, I should have moved around. I'm lucky I hit with that because that was not the optimal range for the weapon that I was forced to use. But like I was saying, I could find more rifle rounds and I need to make space for it. But I can't. 7 more. I could probably waste 7 rounds before going to the next room. Well, not quite. Maybe eventually. Oh, that's some good stuff there. Some more noms for the bird. What do I have? Do I have a purifier? I thought I had a purifier. How else would I have all this safe meat? Did I just throw it on the floor at some point to make more room? Or no tesseract? Well, it's a possibility. I think that's what happened. So I want to hold on to these for recipes. I can't just eat them, I don't think. I think I'll just eat the eggs. They are part of some recipes that are potentially useful, but it's probably difficult to complete. I can eat those food pellets right now. So it's a nice boost. And my inventory is full.
Son of a...
So, stuck on the terror trap. That's no good. Yeah, but just wasted a little time is all. Ooh, I think I already have one of those in my tesseract well, but I'm not certain, so I don't want to risk being wrong on that. I don't want to eat the grubs. They're part of a nice recipe. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm going to... These shrooms are also part of a recipe. I think the chocolate egg actually heals you when you eat it, if I remember correctly, so I don't want to waste that. sharpening kit. No, I'm gonna hold on to that. It's not really gonna. I don't want to use it immediately. I mean, I'd rather use a repair station, but I could wait till the last possible minute and then use the sharpening kit if it comes down to it. I'll just eat the tainted meat, I guess. Level 2 disease, I'll just have to walk that off. Okay, a serum. Let's identify that. Psionic overload. That's no good, that's a bad one. Throw it on the ground. If you're familiar with the comedy music video by Andy Samberg, then I would take it one step further by saying throw it on the ground because I'm an adult. Maybe you catch that reference, maybe you don't, I don't know. Andy Samberg is alright, he's not my favorite. My ex-girlfriend was kind of a fan.
I'm angry. Die! All of you!
So that's how I know about that.
I must spread my pinions.
I don't know. I don't really watch a ton of TV for the most part. Just okay, this is tin food, but it'll probably give me a disease. Other races are get more food from it and don't get a disease because it's not cannibalism for them. So level 5 disease. I guess that's what these aggressive antibiotics are for. But yeah, this bird is so hungry that cannibalism sort of does start to sound like a good idea before too long.
Son of a...
Look, I can move and attack in the same turn because of the speed trap. Isn't that amazing? Well, if you ever play as a Morigi, you'll think it's amazing. Anyway, 6 rounds? I could probably kill it in 6 or 4. And it'll run after me, so if I don't kill it, it'll be out of the optimum range. Anyway. See? Now I'm just gonna walk up. Full movement speed. It's always nice to have you. And let's see. Molecular neutronium. That's like part of a recipe for a very particular kind of ammo for a very rare but powerful sort of gun. So the gun and the ammo are both pretty rare. I think it's called the hand cannon, and there might be a couple others. And the ammo is called heavy slugs. And yeah, so molecular neutronium takes up 2 item slots, and you have to pick up some other obscure ingredients to complete the recipe. And then you might not ever even have a use for it. But the one time you don't pick it up is when you get everything else that you need, and blah blah blah. So you know, damned if you do, damned if you don't. That's the way they roll at Kerberos Productions. Oh, hello, robot. I tried to kill you earlier, but you ran away. But you came back. Oh yeah, I made room for that stuff.
Son of a... Let go of my wing!
Oh, there's a bear nearby. I don't like that. What I really don't like is this thing here. Maybe I can one-shot it. I don't want it to land on my side because I'm going to need it for the bear. It's okay, I have a full pool and it's not going to attack fast. Well, at any rate, I definitely did not one-shot that thing. I still have the protection array on. That's kind of ridiculous. I don't know what I was thinking. It's taken some durability damage, and when it's the Marie protection array, some is a lot because the maximum is low. So that's pretty bad. Now what? I have to get rid of something again. Sometimes I wish I had raised my might to 70 instead of working on power, but I really need to land those clutch crowd controls with my fear and maybe even berserker. So power needs to go up. It just would be really nice to have that extra 6 inventory slots. Shotgun rounds? I don't know. If I find more, then this stack of 10 that I'd be throwing out could eventually be a stack of 50 that I'm throwing out. Oh, I have this stupid pumpkin. That belongs on a Tesseract well. It doesn't really belong in my inventory proper.
I can feel the power.
But I mean, good luck getting that to happen as soon as... I bet 2 flavors I'll finally find some stupid flavor oils. And, you know, you just can't win.
Tear your mind apart.
Some people can win at this game. So it's not strictly true that you can't win. And I wasted 2 on this thing.
Surrender to fear.
Oh, my spear broke. That's no good. Oh well. Should have paid attention. I didn't even see that it was low. I thought it was like... I thought it went from like healthy to just totally destroyed. Oh, probably because of the acid attack. It spits acid, of course. That's kind of sad.
I must spread my pinions.
Had a sharpening kit and everything. I could have saved it if I had been paying attention, but I guess that's my derp of the day. I mean, if that's my worst derp of the day, then I still have a chance, but if I derp again equally or worse, then I could be in trouble. So that really just needs to be my derp of the day. End of story. How is my 12 durability left? So that's not horrible.
1,000 to go.
That's still probably better range for the rifle.
Son of
I could mother egg. Yeah, I have so many energy cells and no other way to use them. Let's just use mother egg once. And let's close the door. Let them do it.
regards to the damned. Watch over me, ancestors. Behind every
And
action
how many
there is
adaptoids?
a
Oh,
thought.
just one. And it's... okay. Rifle rounds I can use. Energy cells I can tilt. I don't really need. The rest... Okay, so the rest of these are ammo for something that I don't have. So, rifle rounds. Hopefully it won't blow up. Still not blowing up. Still not blowing up, so... Good times. Now I actually do want to have the phase gloves equipped. MTaur. What is this? A fear? Sounds kind of derpy, honestly. It probably doesn't do any damage. And I'm right. Still, I mean... If I miss with my fear spell, I have a backup. Probably, it doesn't really specifically say whether it can cast fear on other enemies, but either fear is exclusive to organic enemies, or it probably only if this weapon probably only affects organics, even if it doesn't say so explicitly. I'm gonna guess that it's not gonna do anything to machines. Okay, so let's put that somewhere. I don't know where. It's kind of derpy. I don't know if I want to put it in my primary slots. Maybe I'll make that weapon number 3 and move the pistol up to number 2. Oh, repair station. That's kind of nice. 2 repairs at 80%. Hopefully that'll be a success. Yep. And the protection array is really low. The phase gloves aren't really doing so great. It's a tough call. Either one of these could really make a big difference. The phase gloves could be the difference between getting a new weapon or not. And the armor could just, you know, totally save my life at some point. This armor is really situational, and it's been repaired so many times that there isn't even that much to gain from repairing it at this point. But I don't know. The phase gloves might live through one more acid trap if I repair them now, so let's give that a shot maybe. Okay. Pistol rounds probably aren't really going to do anything, but whatever. Okay, if I remember correctly, adaptoids have a chance of dropping ingredients toward the adamantium sword. Like, I think I still don't have any of the other ingredients. Like, I think there's like cyber connectors and living steel remnant, I think. Oh. Yeah. Let's reload. And pow, pow, pow.
Now you are mine.
Didn't drop any of them this time, but that's okay, I guess. I imagine the fear ray probably uses energy cells. And it only one energy cell lets you attempt to cast fear 3 times, it looks like. Yeah, I don't know. It's sort of okay. I could do this overload mastermind thing to summon some more of those things that drop energy cells, but do I really need any more energy cells? I'm already maxing out my inventory. Like my last pile, if I get 2 more, it'll be a no, I have... Oh, these stacks are just stacked stupidly. There's actually, I have room for like 12 more, so maybe I'll give it a shot. Oh yeah, I forgot that the lightning blade is an area of effect attack, so it can actually hit both of them, even if there were 2 of them. They're just occupying the same square when they spawned. Okay, so floor 14 went alright. I think I broke even on ammo, more or less. Heavy pistol's about the same rifle. I gained like 20 rounds. And I lost my spear, but I gained a backup fear, which is kind of useful, potentially. But hopefully I won't have to use it too much. Okay, I think I'm gonna just try to melee this thing, and if it runs, maybe then I'll start shooting. Oh, that stupid human, I don't like that at all.
Strike.
I need Psi shield because of the spider. Like, he will say you should cast Psi shield before you go downstairs, specifically because of this situation, because I just gave them an extra turn to shoot at me, but I just didn't want to spend the Psi points, but I ended up spending
through you.
The only difference was I ended up taking 3 bullets in the face while I was doing so. Okay, the human is running away because it's afraid. I wanted to paralyze it, but I didn't. Maybe I can kill it with a pistol. I really don't want to throw it later. Oh, I really don't want this scorpion to do pretty much anything at all. That would be really bad. Now it should be pretty smooth sailing, unless the fear wears off too quickly. I think the last time I saw one of these, it didn't stay paralyzed for very long. So I could still be in trouble. Now what? Hydrain?
I will tear your mind apart.
Sure. Shoot it. Yeah. That's what I figured. I didn't have that long to wail on it. Psi points, 64. This costs 70. I don't know. I would take a lot of damage if I were to just duel with it. Don't really want to use the fear gun, but let's see. Do I have any major penalties? Minus 20. Not the worst. The range is probably... Oh, range 1. So the optimal range is point blank. So it really is like an emergency for in there. Oh, wow, it's an AoE. I did not realize that. That changes things a lot. So this weapon is now officially about 3 times as good as I thought it was. And I'll have to remember that. Wow, that's pretty awesome.
A harpy's work is never done.
Emperor Nash. Like gnashing teeth. Kind of like a Star Wars kind of thing. Because, I mean, General Grievous, I mean, really, you're just taking random words out of the dictionary at that point. But anyway, wow, this Imperator, it's not Emperor, Imperator. It's a fancy title, I guess. He really viscerally feels things all the time. Like, it's kind of weird. I guess that's what happens when you're, like, silent to the max.
Yes.
Okay, another Tesseract. Well, I could go upstairs to pick up my Hilari gourd, but it would probably totally not be worth it. Like, not even a little bit. So let's just, yeah, let's just, open it up and try to remember what's actually in there right now. Oh well. Would have been nice to get rid of some of the pistol rounds, but it's okay. Oh crap, I'm low on ammo. I cannot close the door, and that dude way over there is going to throw a grenade at me. This is kind of bad.
Not again! Ow! Son of a...
I guess that kind of helped. It hurt me too, but now I can close the door, and the bear's on the door of death. I kind of want to use a lightning grenade, like maybe maybe a lightning grenade. They're like kind of the worst grenade, and they're taking up inventory space, but I think it would solve all of my problems right now. unless it does just really crappy damage to organics, which is a possibility. That was pretty good, but the human lives, he could still ruin my day at this point. Close to melee range, and kill. Alright.
You will surrender to fear.
Either waste side points casting clear, or use the side points anyway because it side drains me. So it's like I wasn't gonna really go positive on side points and then counter no matter what I did. 2 charges remaining. I'll just leave that. I'm gonna turn on my drone to heal up. I don't want to use my level heal immediately. I wonder who that message is to. That's kind of creepy. Probably to Tim Tomiko, the girl at the bottom of the pit. Or, yeah. It does sound pretty creepy, though. Spider's gonna... Yeah, rifle. Okay.
Ow!
Yay, I didn't get poisoned. Okay, so I can just go crazy with the mother egg because I have 2 mother egg charges, and I have a recharge station for both my mother egg and my healing drone. So let's do it. And now that I charmed that one, I have access to its vision, and I can see that there are 2 more. Okay, either one would probably be pretty good. The tiny one, I think, does more damage, but it has less health. So, should be good times no matter what. They'll probably kill the small one, but it might dodge, and it might take out the Mark III. I think it's a Mark III. That would be the best case, probably, because Mark III is going to be kind of a pain. Maybe I'll get back and... Yeah, that took a little too long. I could have taken a bullet to the face, maybe, but I didn't. Oops. I did not mean to walk. I was trying to hit one of the numbers. But if it's just going to derp around, I'll anyway. It's no problem.
All of you.
Yeah. Pretty good floor so far. And more of that nonsense. Rocket-propelled grenade. Like, if I happen to find a rocket launcher, that would be awesome. It would also be really situational, the kind of thing that I would just want to throw in the Tesseract well for, you know, the floors.
Pick your enemies wisely.
Because it just takes up a whole lot of inventory space, and you can only use it a couple times.
Business as usual.
And meanwhile, it's just taking up so much space that it's not even funny. So basically, I don't think I can carry that. If I find a Tesseract well on this floor, I'll consider backtracking, but even then, my food situation kind of sucks. I don't even know if I would even consider it worth it at that point. The sea cucumber, I mean, it could get me out of a jam if I get poisoned at some point. This, what does the bioslug do? It doesn't even... Yeah, that's right. That's right. I thought there was another one that did that, but this thing, if you for some reason you can't identify your weapon mods and you just want to YOLO it, then this can help you undo that after the fact. But if you can identify, that's just about superior. Or if you have a beneficial mod, but then you find a better one, but you're out of slots for it, then that's the other situation. But I don't anticipate that happening. Flechette rounds would be nice if I had something that used that kind of ammo, but I don't. Let's wait for it to start being on the last charge. Yeah. I'll just leave it running. Hopefully I'll take a little bit of... I thought I had 2 charges. Maybe I lost a charge just by turning the thing on, so that kind of sucks. Oh well, I can recharge the other egg with an energy cell if it comes down to it.
The screamers are coming! Run!
Yeah, so these things... It already did everything it's going to do, pretty much. It has... Oh, it has just Psi Shield, which prevents me from casting Fear on it effectively. Oh, it just casted... It changed. The little icon above it changed. Now Reflect. Reflect means that if I shoot it, it might get reflected back in my face. So it's sort of trolling me a little bit.
Son of a...
Let's take off this phase close. I've had them on forever. They could be... They haven't taken any damage, but they could have, which would have been bad. These things are kind of... I don't want to use the rifle, I don't think. The rifle kind of is derpy. Not enough damage. I think the heavy pistol would... Or especially the...
No! Son of a...
Ah, not fast enough. Well, he'll probably be back. He might be right behind me right now, for all I know. Nope, not yet. Soylent Vines, it's part of a recipe, but I don't anticipate being able to succeed. I don't even have the recipe. I could look it up, but I think it's like pit stew or something. Or something else, I don't remember. I think it's a really difficult recipe with the lobster cakes. Anyway, I'm starving, and it's a difficult recipe I'd probably fail at anyway, so let's just eat that now. Give me the noms. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Infinite food is, I think it's like 100. Yep. Which doesn't, as you can see, doesn't go as far as you might hope. Head let's just get it straight up. MTaur. I hate reloading so much. It kind of wastes a lot of time. That's probably why the Toxa is her starting weapon, because she wants to be able to reload quickly.
Now I'm angry.
Oh well. So yeah, Toxos used to be so nice because you would use up every last round of ammo and then you would reload in one turn. Whereas with these weapons that are like, you know, just conventional ballistic ammo, you use up half a clip and then you start feeling insecure, and then it takes 3 turns to reload. So you're like reloading, you spend like 6 times as much time reloading as you would otherwise. Which kind of sucks.
Let go of my wing.
It's
your mind
I'll screw around with
apart.
that. Let's get a little bit more distance, because I think they move pretty fast. I'm just gonna peck at it with the rifle. But even more distance. Yeah. Yep. Okay, so I could have failed at my fear, and I would have had one more turn to figure out something else out. Like, for example, this handy new fear gun that I have, which could really make a huge difference. I'm in serious trouble.
Ow!
So I got sloppy. I could have cast fear, but I just thought I could just...
You will surrender to
thought I could
fear.
just finish it off at that point. And it's bleeding. I can definitely finish it now. So, yeah, okay. It's a little sloppy, but not too bad. Still have a level up heal in my pocket. But it would be even better to be topped off of that.
Son of a... Give my regards to the damned.
I could have healed the poison with the cucumber, but that's okay. What to get rid of? I could throw that lightning grenade at something sometime. I don't know. I could eat the rotten cheese since I don't have a purifier on hand. I don't even have stale bread. I might be able to pull off this, I think it's called a bland witch. I might be able to pull that off with what I have now. Chocolate egg is kind of, I think it's healing. Let's eat one of these. I don't remember if it heals you for health or not. Nope, just the poison and radioactive. Yeah. Not that big of a deal, but anyway. Analyze my biomod. And that's brain drain. So that's one more empty space in the inventory. Oh, I have crap. So let's just shoot this one twice. And then I'll be able to reload shortly. The reason I targeted that spell is because if I attacked this one, the AoE might... I'm not certain. It might set off the mine trap, because I'm not quite sure how the AoE of the blade attacks work. So I was going to reload all my stuff. Oh, not that one. Oh, that was horrible. I just wasted 2/3 of the energy, so by being dirty. Sounds like the door is getting torn up. I don't like these things very much. They're kind of mean. Yes. Oh, not the mole. I don't like the mole bear thingy. I don't know what to do. I could berserk it. If I berserk it, it might just shoot acid at me all over again.
Ow! That's your lesson. Son of a... Ow!
Okay, the next time I see that mole bear, I think it's a mole. Yeah. I'm gonna try to scare it. So I've got a lot of raw meat. I would really like some bread, but I don't have it. pistol rounds. Middle MTaur. I really wish I had thrown this in the Tesseract well. That would have been nice. Would have helped out right now a lot. These band-aids, I might need them really badly at some later time, and then I would feel really dumb. Oh, the disruptor grenades, those are kind of derpy. Okay.
I can feel the power.
Yeah, I didn't want to walk forward, because then I could walk into its line of sight and it would attack, and then it would shoot back at me.
Now you are mine.
So perfect, I was able to make it fear me again. But this one will be an issue soon. Oh, that's not good. It's running. Go. What? I thought it would run toward me. I don't know why it's not. Oh, it runs way too fast. It's right in my face now.
I need an elixir.
Okay, Ray, do your thing. Wow, that is so... I don't think I've ever seen it fail, like, unless I just misaimed it and something not in its area of effect I thought it would be.
Now it was dangerous.
So one charge on the fear ray is probably fine. Seems like it. Okay, usually you end up failing, and then at 42%, I think if you fail, hivers attack you, but then they drop cheats, and it's all good. Okay, so I just eat that now. I could get a disease, possibly, but nope. Soul Force rations. Those are pretty good. How many did I get? 2 of them. They're like 100 something. No, they're just 50 each. But 2 of them makes 100. Okay. I think I already licensed this. Not sure. I felt like it was worth the risk anyway. As for the kicks, let's see what I have in my blue locker. I have have armor for the Zool. I think that's a Zool armor, like Crusader or something or other. This, I forget what this does. It's some weird psionic enhancement thing that puts spikes into your brain. Apparently, if you read what it says, it's kind of crazy. I forget the name of it. This firebrand. Do I want to finally put it away? I'm really tired of looking at it, and as soon as I stuff this in the locker, I'm probably going to lose my lightning blade to an acid trap or a mole bear or something, but screw it. The Zool with these 2 items might have a lot of fun starting at level 15. So I'll do that, even though it's kind of derpy. And everything else I'm actually using for myself, I believe. Anything else, there's a chance that I could end up wishing that I had it later. So that's it. That's all you're getting from me, Enoch. You're getting the firebrand. Of course, I don't know if I'm going to store enough experience in the locker to make use of it. So there's a calculation for how much experience you need. Like, there are kind of penalties, some really stupid penalties if you level them up more than 1 level above the floor level. So I want to get them up to level 16, which it's let's see. I think it takes 60,000 experience total. How high can I go? This could hurt my current run kind of badly, because that's kind of a lot. Whatever, if I'm a little behind on levels, then he can be a little bit behind on levels too. So let's just put... I mean, there's a significant bonus. They actually gain a lot more than you put in. So, it might be reasonable. So that's a little more than half of what I have right now, but I'm beyond enough to level up to 15, so let's call it that. So that's a pretty good place to be with my current health total. I just can't afford to take a whole ton of damage right now. I don't like this.
You surrender to fear.
Good. I was afraid I was going to take... if I had failed that, I could have taken a bunch of it. Durability loss, which would have been pretty bad.
I am ready to strike.
MTaur. Ouch.
Why you?
She just said, "Why you?" It was like, kind of like Homer Simpson. Oh, awesome! I can charge stuff. Hopefully, it's got 2 charges.
Indeed.
Okay, I will take 3. I mean, 1 out of my 3 charges for my scanning analyzer, not really a game-changingly awesome thing, but I'll go with that. Sparkers. I think there's only been like 1 time I've ever used sparkers.
A harpy's work is never done.
They're always part of recipes that are a little bit tricky to complete. 99%, of course, that's what happens. That means you always miss just 1 word and then you have to decode it again later. It's just another way of Koro's Productions reminding you.
Watch over me, ancestors.
And I can... Okay, I'll do the Psi shield this time.
I must spread my pinions.
Okay, so maybe I can do 1 more floor before I end the video. It'll be yet another really long video, but whatever. Okay, the Proteans are kind of jerks, but hopefully my Fear Ray, I can hit both of them when they creep their way over to me. They're pretty slow moving. I'll probably use the Ray. I don't have to use the Ray, I could just cast the spell.
Now you are mine.
Except, oh, that one's afraid, but it just randomly chose to run toward me, which is kind of bad.
To fear.
And that's why Psi Shield is a good thing. Because these jerks... Okay, I really need this thing to not block the doorway, so because I want to lock the Protean out. That would be nice. So let's try to scare it, maybe. Or I could make my stand. I could cast Fear on the Protean and try to fight the Jaeger. And there's another Protean I don't really like this situation.
Now you are mine.
And it's gonna follow me through the door, probably. Yep. That's what I thought. No, ammo's pretty good. And now I can cast Fear on the Protean.
Surrender to fear.
Oh, this is no good. So if I get berserked, there's no telling if I'm ever gonna be able to kill this thing if it steals my stuff. I just don't like these things very much right now. I think I just want to get a grenade because I don't want to get berserked. And I do not want to get anything stolen from me, but what's even worse is that I don't want to get berserked. Wow, I have a grenade equipped. That would be just about the worst thing. I think Lightning Blade might be okay. Or maybe I can Mother Egg the stupid robot. I just don't feel safe with that stupid thief running around. Oh, there's a Computertron, and I didn't even see the Computertron. Pretty stupid way to waste 2 Mother Egg charges, but what you're gonna do.
Unforgivable.
Okay, so I got a little bit carried away, but I
Tearing our mind apart.
just really didn't feel safe. And if the Jaeger wants to shoot the computer, that's totally fine in my book. Fear, not ready. Okay.
Son of a... Ow!
I'm pretty sure I can 1v1 this noob. Yeah.
I can feel the power.
I would really like to open these lockers at some point, but I'm not really in a good position here. Nothing to see there.
Now you are
Only
mine.
5 points. Probably can't afford anything, really. Nope. Yeah, I don't need to be too stingy with this one. Anyway. If I can split up one of them, then the little offspring, they don't do much damage, and I can just attack them and throw everything on the ground. Except I can't do that. I don't get a chance to attack me if they split when they're this close to me, so that was bad. I could try to run away until sighting. No, I've already drained it once. I think that's all I'm ever going to get from it. And it's going to take a long time to get 70. I don't want to derp around running in circles for that long. It's bleeding, so if the other one's running away, this one's running towards me. Okay, I'm comfortable with this. Throw everything on the ground. And I'll do the last one. So now the other one's headed my way now. That's not too good. Okay, now come on.
Surrender to fear.
just hit whatever's in range. If you want to just run back and forth,
All
in
of
and
you!
out of range without ever attacking this guy. If the enemies didn't work around being stupid so much, they would really have to totally rebalance this game to hardcore, because
Ow!
a lot of this game strategy is just gambling on whether or not the AI is going to derp. Which is fine. I mean, the AI is a part of the game balance.
Pick your enemies wisely.
But that, on the other hand, that does end up just being one more way you can get screwed over by the randomness. Because they could randomly decide to do the right thing, and then you're really in trouble.
I need mana.
It costs 50. If this is an adaptoid, I could probably survive the onslaught for one turn, and then I can level up.
I need an elixir.
Juggling inventory. Just the one hybrid cheese? I thought I had a bunch, or maybe I'm thinking of something else. What did I have a bunch of? Maybe it's just the raw meat, I don't know. Okay, I'm just gonna pick it right up again in a second here. So, let's identify serum. I feel like I've already identified a bunch of good ones, so it makes sense that now I'm mostly the bad ones are left to identify. With maybe a couple exceptions. Polymer infuser. That's like duct tape that's only for armor, only it's a little bit better than it. It's not as good as a repair station, though. You can't always count on having a repair station. I am probably not going to need that 6th mitochondria. Most likely not. Okay, let's just use this now and throw it back on the ground because I'm tired of this crap. 60% efficiency, that's only a little bit better than duct tape, but I don't know. Flak jacket. I'm not comfortable using it, and I'm not comfortable getting rid of it, so I'd somehow make room for those antibiotics I still want to keep. I feel like, okay, chaff grenades. The reason I kept these originally, even though I usually don't even bother, is, yeah, it just makes organics more likely to miss. I held on to them because at the time I was pretty much all melee, and I needed something to back me up whenever I missed a fear, because I basically can't do anything in long range, but that's no longer the case. So let's just say the antibiotics are more likely to help me at this point. Sure, I'll try to repair it. And it's broken. It's foobar. Uh-oh, is there something invisible? Maybe that's silent.
Watch over me, ancestors.
No, it's just in the fog of war. I think they can do a lot of damage, but maybe not quite that much. Not with my... Oh, I don't have my flak jacket on. I still don't think they can do that much damage.
My regards to the damned.
Like, maybe on hard, they might do enough damage to kill me in one shot. But, I don't know, I felt comfortable going for it. What was that rifle? I don't know what that is. It sounds bad though. It sounds like it's big and slimy. Is it a big slimy or is it a big metal thing? I don't know if I sound very well. Yeah, I'm not sure if oops, I meant to use my claws, but anyways. I'm pretty sure that Bullpup's gonna try to open the door in a second. Or not. Okay, whatever. Oh, now that I got its attention, it is. Sure, heavy pistol. No, I don't like that. I could get berserked, and if I make a bunch of noise, it'll pull all the aggro from the other room. That would be kind of bad. I'm gonna get the lightning blade. I don't know, should I walk toward it, or should I cast... I'm gonna cast fear, because I'm gonna waste some psi points. I can survive one PK fist.
I have exhausted my mind.
Yeah, 96. That's more than I probably. If I'm wrong, you can laugh at me.
Stop! Put down the gun!
Okay. There's like something like 70, a little more, between the two of them. So I was right, but... Okay, that much closer to the next ability. That much closer to metabolic control. Resistance, I would kind of like to have psi armor to help out. The flak jacket is something, but it can't do it all by itself.
Ow!
What am I doing? Okay. Can't shoot the Cerebral because it's got the reflector thing on. And oh, this Tesseract wall is not broken yet. I don't want to hit it. I don't want to hit it with the blade, so I'm gonna. Oh, so that wasn't really? I wait for these blade attacks. It just never works the way that I think that it will. So it's in this room. It wasn't in the doorway. I know that much. That sounded like Israeli warlord, but I always try to take the English babble and turn it into real words. Because that's
without
how
breaking a
psychology works. I don't know. I wonder if that says something about my politics.
Screamers are coming! Run!
I hate those things. I can't cast psi on them. I can't shoot them, and I have 1 movement speed, so I can't walk up to them. It's just, it's like, what do you even do about this when I'm already...
Son of a... Ow!
I mean, if it wants to be a total dirt, then it just wants to right up to me, then that's
go
great.
of my
I can slash it with this.
I can feel the power.
And finally, here's this new spell I just learned.
I am ready to strike.
It doesn't wear off by itself before I'm finished casting. Okay, well, my crap, I don't know.
You will surrender to fear.
feel like by the time I even walk over there, it's gonna wear off because it's so far away.
Now you are mine.
I hate Proteans. Israeli warlord. Told you. Well, that one definitely said it is complete, whatever that means. It sounded like one of the... Yep. Now I just have to call these things before the hybrid kills me. I could pick up a grenade, if there's one that's derpy enough, like a lightning grenade maybe. This might not be the best use for a lightning grenade, but it's not horrible. It probably solved my problems. I don't know. Hurt myself too if I throw it there, but it won't be that bad. I'll live through it. The Proteans probably will die. When the Proteans...
Son of a... Die! All of you!
I'm just gonna have to throw all this on the ground again in a second anyway, but what can you do? I don't like this combination.
That's your lesson.
Kinda wanna use a band-aid.
Now you are mine. Without breaking a feather.
I'm probably missing because I'm wounded and I'm still swinging away like a dope.
I can feel the power. I need mana. I have you now.
Still not enough.
You will surrender to fear.
Okay. Maybe now's a good time for this chocolate egg. Looks good to me. I don't know, it wasn't the most urgent situation in the world, but I'm not going to really want to rest, and I'm probably going to take more damage well before I level up, but I mean, there's also the med bay. I don't know. I probably should have held on to the chocolate egg for later, but it should be okay. Just claw at them with your bare hands, and it's no big deal. Alright, I've got wasting mitochondria. Okay, so I'm just sort of in the middle of everything. I don't even know which way to explore. Maybe down and to the left would be good. Oh, it's a healing door trap, so that's another reason why I should have held on to the egg for later. I'll just have to walk through that door in that direction sometime later. So what's in there? Explosive rounds, I think. These use high caliber rounds, so that's not what's in here. So those I still can't use. Still can't use flechette rounds. Still can't use darts. Still can't use these millions of pistol rounds. I'll hold on to 120 of them because it's only one inventory slot. And that's a pretty good chunk of ammo. It's pretty compact. It's a nice single pistol, even if they're not the most devastating weapons in the game. No purifier. For some reason, I don't know why I thought there was going to be purifier. I might need breathing charges sometime not too long from now, but don't really want to carry them. Sounds kind of derpy. Sparker, welding goo, rifle parts. Element X. I think Element X and rifle parts might have. I forget. Photonic amplifier, quantum capacitor. Optics. I feel like I'm really close to building a laser rifle, if not totally all the way there. So I have to look it up though, because I haven't unlocked that one yet, but you can just put the ingredients together and have a go at it, just if you just happen to know what the parts are. I think the welding is not part of the laser rifle, it's part of a different rifle, but I forget how that works. So I think maybe the 4 of these might be 5 of these. Maybe 4 out of 5. I feel like these first 4 might be the laser rifle, but I'm not sure. String sinks. I just can't remember. Acid sac, still don't have a use for that, as far as I know. Shed rounds. Maybe I'll just do what I'm doing like with the pistol. I'll just keep 1 stack. Shotgun. I really wish I had a shotgun. If I were to find a shotgun, I would really start using it rapidly. If not on this floor, then on the next floor or 2, it really starts to get serious. So I don't really want to give those up. EMP grenades. Maybe I'll keep 4. Save a little bit of space. Adaptive crystals, that's what I'm going to get rid of. I feel like it's like not until the 20s, like the early 20s or something, when the von Neumanns come after you. Okay. I don't need quite that many of these. I think the only recipe that I would ever actually want to use with this is the humgum, which goes with the mitochondria. The mitochondria cap out at 5, and the mitochondria has another use as well that doesn't use the sonic nodule, so at most I would want to use that many and probably less. So blah 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 blah. Logic circuit is part of some nice things, I think. Yeah. Doesn't really clean up my inventory that much. Adamantium resin. I think that goes with the cyber connectors. Durability. I feel like if I try to build the adamantium sword, I'm just gonna fail. It's just my mechanical skill's not that high right now. So let's forget about the cyber connectors. Or not. They might be part of the laser rifle and I'm just forgetting. And that would be horrible. I would hate to lose that. Blunderbuss. I'm missing some ingredients, but that would be one way of using this shotgun ammo. It'd be like the derpiest of all possible ways to use it. It's much better to find a real shotgun, but I can't count on that. So let's hold on to it. Okay, so I cleared up a little bit of inventory space, not that much. Maybe energy cells. Get rid of some of those. Maybe split this one up. If I use more than 50 energy cells in the near future, then I'm a total derpwad, and I don't deserve to be playing this game. So let's just clean up the inventory space and make room for 10 more in this stack of them, because I'm going to hate myself if I fill my inventory up too quickly. Okay. So, I think I can push on. If I get to a laboratory, I think I'm gonna have to stop the video just so I can look up recipes, because it's a laser rifle would be amazing. I just can never quite remember how it goes. The only thing is, it might be too difficult to make. I might want to before I even try. Let's see, no armor, but I'm probably fine. Okay. This one's not true, is it?
All of you!
Oh, I hate those things.
Son of a...
Okay, how long am I gonna be afraid? Is that it? Answer. Let's try it. It's gonna try it.
Now you are mine.
Okay, excellent. Thank you for indulging me. Yeah, resisted. Whatever. You just run away. Hope you stay away, that would be great. That might be better, so let's put up my side shield.
Is a thought.
It's a wall crawler. I don't know if they cast fear as well, but might as well assume that they do.
You think that works so hardly?
Okay, I have to. But I just shoot him in the back right now, or if it's
Filthy, ghastly monster.
Ow! Ooh, the Hopkinite just confused me. Right after my side shield, it probably just wore off. It's gonna be a long time before I have it again. And I'm confused. I'm confused, but I should at least... attack normally. Oh no, I have to use some med stuff. I don't have any anti-poison, but I do have these band-aids, and I can equip my med drone even though I'm confused. I don't think I can cast psionics though. I could try to cure the poison, but it's just gonna poison me again. So forget it.
How dare you! Son of a... Ow!
This is bad. I don't know how susceptible it is to the fear gun. I don't think it counts as psionic, so it might be a totally different resistance check. I'm not positive. But at the very least, the mushroom won't be a problem. And this thing was unaffected by it. Oh, nice. Those are kind of the worst. My highest penetration rating is 80. Like, the Photoxos was like 105 or something really good. And even then, you're just barely chipping away at those jerks. Penetration, a frag grenade. Okay. I think it's worth it. But the problem is the radius is too big. It's strongest at the center of the AoE. But I'm so close to this guy that, I'm definitely going to do a lot of damage to myself if I do that. Just use the field surgery because I'm stressing myself out just looking at it. At my health total. Okay. I'll probably fail, but I'll try to...
Tear your mind apart.
Great. Now it's even closer. Okay, lightning blade.
Ow!
Did a lot of damage to the door, not so much to the Hopkinite. I want to just stand there. Yeah, knock me further away. That makes it that much easier to not take frag grenade damage.
Ow!
The rifle's probably not really going to do much. We're getting there a little bit, but out of ammo. Oh, corrosive grenades. That would have been good to start with, because it reduces the armor. I don't know by how much, maybe not a lot. I don't know if the EMP is going to do much, but I can give it a shot. I've got 4 of them. I'll try. Oh, I'm confused. I am confused.
Ow!
Good.
Son of a...
Not confused anymore. Okay, that was bad. I don't want to miss and hit the wall. I mean, that's a little bit too far away to be trying it. Because the farther you throw a grenade, the more likely you are to be as off. It's nothing. It's literally nothing. So that's out of the question. Heavy pistol. Oh. The first one hurt, but the second one didn't hurt at all. Maybe there's like a skill check for additional penetration.
Now you are mine.
Why do I even bother?
I cannot swim in an empty pool.
Let's use a corrosive. I don't even know anymore. I need time to reload my rifle, but I'm not going to get it at this rate. Oh, that was enough damage. Yeah, we're good. That was really nasty, having both of them there at the same time. I don't have any side points. I probably can't even cast this. Okay.
I will tear your mind apart.
That was honestly more than I thought I would get.
Let's
75? That wasn't very... Well, whatever, it's supposed to be over sooner. It's like almost more efficient to just heal the damage than it is to cure the poison itself. So, it would have been nice to still have my Patoxos in that situation. It would have been really nice.
Watch over me, ancestors. I will kill you for that. Ow! Useless. I am Moridi without breaking a feather.
Bears.
Son of a...
Disarm chance. It's nice to keep a wormhole trap in your pocket, which you can do after you disarm it. Just in case of emergencies, like if you're in a really bad room, you can just wormhole yourself to a later floor, and hopefully the random is totally messed up with the room you're already in. But that's pretty much a desperation tactic.
I have exhausted
Here.
my mind.
You've exhausted your mind. It's no good. Fear. Should keep me going for a while. And I'll shoot the... Is it a Mark 1?
Ow! You
Now
surrender
I've got to do
to
it the
fear.
old-fashioned way. And lightning bolt time.
Pick your enemies wisely.
Heavy claws probably aren't really going to help that much, but okay. You know, I need a cooker so badly that it makes me
I can feel the
adaptoid.
power.
And it's not an adaptoid, so that's a small miracle, I guess. If I can make 3 bland witches, that'd be exciting, because I have no purifier. Only an 84% chance of success, though. I don't even know if, like, the expected return even balances out, like, you know, the potential gain weighted against the potential losses with the success chance. So I'd need, like, a little napkin sketch to work that out. The energy drink, that's also food, actually. It's just the optimal time to use it is when you really need the movement speed. But it does take... that's too easy to screw up. I need the Bordeaux, the cooking helper that's rechargeable. Pungent meat. That's basically, it's cooked meat plus tinned food from the scent gland, because the scent gland is inedible by itself. That wouldn't be bad. Roast beast is really difficult, but it's a lot of extra food. So that's like if you're really all or nothing, you just try to make a whole bunch of these. And if you succeed, you're having a good run. If you fail, you just died, pretty much. Base paste is pretty useful. I would really hate seeing my things destroyed by acid. This basically prevents a certain number of acid attacks from corroding your gear. And I don't think I have any, I don't have any bread whatsoever, so the cooked meat is not immediately useful. I don't know. I mean, the bland witch I would at least break even, and I could do them one at a time. Still don't feel very good about it. Energy drinks. I can only make one, so let's go for that. It kind of indirectly conserves food if you're just running around by making you walk farther in the same amount of time. Let's just do one bland witch. So, I mean, if I tried to make 3 and I failed, that would be all of it, but if I do them one at a time, I might get 2 and fail 1. Speaking of the devil, I hope I didn't jinx myself with this, but let's see. This will probably fail. Hmm. So, it was alright after all. If I had a Bordeaux, the steak and shrooms would be pretty cool, but I just can't. I could do the cooked meat and hope I find bread later. I've got so much meat that I can make 3 punch of meat and I still have 4 meat left over. What am I doing? There's war bread in here. I'm feeling really stupid. It's moldy bread. Okay, I'll eventually use that. I think I'm out of moldy cheese, though, so yeah, just hold on to it. Bland wedge. What else? The pungent meat. Okay, the eggs. I think there's like a thing called a protein shake that you can make with the egg, which would be really nice. But it's kind of ambitious, so I'm not going to bother. And I would like to level up. I'm not very high, so let's do the memory optimizer for the experience boost.
I have Let that be your lesson.
Ooh, it's a door trap. This could finally be, you know, the teleport or the item destruction. I still don't think I've discovered either of those two, which is kind of insane. Oh, damn it. Those sparkle things are really hard to hit. You need, like, lasers. Or something else that I forget. I don't even remember how you can even damage them. I don't think any of my current weapons are going to do anything. It's like you just keep missing when you swing at them. I don't even think the lightning blade's going to do anything.
Tear your mind apart.
There's a really nice paralyze, but let's read up about the. I think they're called lightning bugs, or maybe there's something else. Light. Does not include fireflies.
Son of a... Unforgivable. Pick your enemies Choose wisely. Son of a...
So it doesn't even say that I missed.
Ow!
It just says that I'm just a derpwad for even trying, apparently. I know lasers can hurt them, maybe grenades. Probably not an EMP grenade, and I don't really have any other kind, I don't think. Corrosive grenade might not even...
Now you are mine. Son of a...
You're just sort of a nuisance, I guess.
I'm bleeding. Joy. I need mana. We will see if you can resist steel.
Oh.
Son of a...
Who would have thought that a stupid bug would have such high psionic resistance?
Ow! I cannot swim in an empty pool.
I think they're territorial, so that's it for that. What is down there? Okay, so here's something I didn't know about till recently. I did it by accident. You press the H key. That, I guess that H for hub, maybe? So you get rid of the hub, and then you can actually see the whole screen without your stupid light bar covering up everything. And of course the cerebral reflection thing. So I'm gonna GTFO. Maybe reload, wait for that to wear off, and maybe when I re-enter the room, it'll be ready for me to tear them up. It up, I don't know, gender's kind of ambiguous. I guess it's probably invisible right now. It's gonna
You've ruined my feathers! Son of a... Ow!
Okay, if you want to 1v1 me, noob, then let's go. Now, I don't know if I want to just destroy the door, which would happen if I use my lightning blade, or if I want to keep it alive so I can test it in a second here. One thing that's really annoying about this game is if you do a force attack on a square that has both a door and an invisible enemy, it'll attack the door, which is really stupid, and I regard it as a bug and not a feature, but I mean that's totally a subjective thing.
Ow!
I think it's really dirty and it's not.
Ow! Let that be your lesson.
I can't afford to lose a really good item, and I can't afford to teleport into the middle of Mordor, so I'm gonna have to backtrack later. They just didn't give me a choice in the matter because I just don't know what's gonna happen. You know what? I hate those little Arduba Sapiens so much that I'm gonna move this drone for a little bit of backup. That's how serious my hate is. Thank you, light security. I'm still gonna kill you though because I'm pretty sure is going to be short-lived. I don't have enough spells to maintain a friendly relationship with you for very long, so sorry. Oh, that could have been bad. These guys are little bastards. They can knock you unconscious, and I think that was a frag grenade. Either that or that was the knockout grenade. Either one would have been pretty painful. So let's see. I think I just failed to cast fear. Oh, I think I know what it is. This stupid tower makes them immune to fear anyway. Hopefully he doesn't chase me. Oh, there's a bear in there. That's no good. I'm in trouble. I think it's gonna knock down the door way too fast. I want to know what's in that other room, but I can't. Okay, so there's a small chance that pink is actually item destruction, and there just happens to be two of them on the same floor. But it's more likely that it's the teleport trap. But I don't actually know for sure, and it would be really dangerous to guess one and end up being wrong about it. I don't know if that's a bear, or maybe it's one of those big slimy things. There are a lot of big slimy things in the game, but I don't know their different noises apart from each other perfectly.
Expect no less.
Mother egg. Now with the radiation pod, there's a chance that it'll actually charge it above the maximum, above the usual maximum, which is really nice when it happens, but it didn't happen that time. I just got a regular full charge, but, you know, what they say about gift horses and all that. Sure, let's do it. Yeah, just pew-pewed its lasers at me. And, I don't like this very much because those stupid things. Hopefully there aren't any, like, right around the corner that are just gonna come and walk right into the doorway. That would suck. But in any case, I'm gonna mother egg. Oh yeah, now I can see, so... Perfect. My life would probably be improved if I can land a berserk on that one I've got targeted right now. So let's see if I can pull it off. Probably not, because my skill level is too low. So the best thing about berserking that guy is that when it hits things, it inflicts berserk. So it's like the berserk that keeps on giving. And close the door. Let's see, it's a Mark II. The best thing about the Mark II is that they might drop a laser carbine, which is a weapon that would have come in handy against that Hopkinite that I fought earlier. So I think it just, everything went invisible and I lost all sight of whatever was happening at that point. That one's still berserk, so I should just close the door and let them duke it out. Oh, it's not berserked anymore, so one turn later, nothing happens and it's not berserked. This is probably worth a victory. Got so many cells. I kind of hate these things because they shoot needles at you that poison you and do damage over time. I'm gonna close the door. So yeah, let's do it. Okay. I don't know. This might be a waste, but I kind of want to. That probably wasn't necessary. I probably could have just rifled the rest of them, but... I don't know. The fear's not going to last forever. And this little derpwad apparently doesn't want to kill things. Okay, that's better. Yeah, I knew it would turn on me eventually, but that's okay, probably okay. I think the door's already destroyed, but it's okay, I don't need it anymore. At least I don't think I do. Okay, good. It's a good thing I didn't use the polymer, because here's a repair station. I only get one try, so I hope it works. Minimal tar, 80% repair efficiency. So that flak jacket is in okay shape. It originally had 80 out of 80, and now it's got 57 out of 57.
Son of a...
I would really like to find a replacement. I don't know if that's going to happen. I might be in trouble, and if by the time I'm 18 or 20,
now I'm angry.
What can you do? That was a lot of damage. I don't know how I feel about that. That's kind of not good. But what can I do? Not very much. I could do a field surgery, but I don't have that many. I could cast heal on myself, but it might... If I die, then the heal doesn't even get a chance to kick in. I could Mother Egg to prevent taking more damage. I'm gonna have to recharge it pretty soon anyway, so I don't know. I'll do that. Yeah, thank you for walking closer. Oh, I still can't shoot you. Ammo. Oh, don't run away. Crap. Yeah, I'm taking damage now. Oh, good. Thank you for being...
Without breaking a feather.
If you wanted to run away, though, that was a really stupid route. You gave me a lot of time.
I am ready to strike. I have 12 thumbs today.
Yeah, if the AI weren't so derpy, this game would be even harder.
Audible sapiens.
Okay, I'll hold on to that message for now. Oh.
Let the terror flare.
Yay! Rifle. Why not? Maybe pistol too.
I must spread my pinions.
I really hope the exit isn't over by that room with all the crazy stuff that I ran away from. Because then I'd have to backtrack in and I'd have to take on the scary stuff. I think these... Oh, no, not the firefly thingies. I don't even have a way of damaging you. Ugh. The thing is, these rooms are really good for, oh, and there's the exit. I mean, I can't avoid this room. Those, I have to take my armor off, I think. Maybe not this turn, but next turn. Let's first try
You surrender to fear.
cast fear, so take that off.
Ow!
This damage is not good enough.
Son of a...
It's gonna take forever. I don't like how this is going. Yeah, that guy's gonna be back. But in the meantime, what's in this security unit? Yeah, thanks for that firefly. Okay. And that's kind of normal, or my armor, but whatever.
Ow! Dazzling monster. Ow! I am ready to strike.
So it looks like I'm going negative for ammo for this floor, so that's kind of bad. Yeah. I'm still okay. If next floor goes a little bit better, I'm not in immediate danger of running out. This firefly thing is definitely not gonna let me search around. There could be some pretty good stuff in this room up here too. Give it a try, maybe. About ready to level up.
I am getting claustrophobia in here.
Okay, they'll probably.
I must spread my pinions.
Oh, no. I don't want the firefly to come out after me. The firefly responds to the alarm? I thought they were just like these stupid insects that just hang out at the I didn't think that a firefly would give a damn about that.
Ow!
That means I can't really put on my armor.
I will kill you for that. Son of a... I'm bleeding.
Oh my god, what the hell is that? I don't like it very much, whatever it is. That's the Mark III. I want to use the mother egg, but it would be a total waste if the mother egged the fast response bot. I don't know what to do. Mother egging the fast response bot would be so stupid. And there's a 50% chance that that's what would happen. I'm just gonna hope that I don't get one-shotted, which I don't think it can one-shot me, not on normal. I'm gonna try to kill this, and then I'm going to use the later. Yeah, that was painful, see? If I mother egg, I don't really have to level up right now, because the only thing that can really hurt me is under my control. So let's just reload. Oh, that bug. I hated that bug so much. That was 3 turns, so it's about to snap out of it, though, so that's a problem. I think resistance, I almost have psi armor. One more level, I think. One more, I think 35 is what I need, so that'll be real soon. Redaction, still got a long way to go. I think that's at 60 when I get the big thing I'm looking for. Biotech, maybe. I never feel like that's high enough, but I'm gonna hold off, maybe. What I really need is to find that Bordeaux, whichever way it's pronounced, I'm not sure. Whatever, I'll deal with it later. I'll just leave the rest the way it is for now. Okay, there are 2 exits this far. I'll talk about this in a minute. I just want to before I get into that. Oh, nice. Nice. It lasted even longer than I thought it would. But now, I'm pretty sure it's going to betray me, so you have to betray it first. It's like, that's just how it works. Really that. Well, he would have had to betray a lot of people for it to work it that way.
Son of a...
It's doing probably
Ow! Son of a...
I won't have to mother egg it again, so that's nice. It did not drop its weapon, which is... Sometimes it drops the weapon that it uses, which is amazing. But it did not. Oh, I've been neglecting to use my phase gloves. But that's okay. The last time I could have used it for something, I was getting attacked. I would have just taken durability damage anyway. Laser carbine. That's not as good as laser rifle, but it's one step down. So laser carbine is the worst end game grade weapon, which is still, you know, really good to have. Would have helped a lot with the Hopkinite. And then there's the laser rifle, which is the same thing, just more damage and accuracy and penetration and all that. And then there's other ones that are just kind of all over the place and crazier and do all kinds of things. Cool. Okay. Another flak jacket would be kind of nice. I think there are better weapons that are Marigi only, but the only one I know of by name is the flak jacket, which isn't specifically Marigi, but it's one of the few human ones that Marigi can actually wear. The flak jacket. Oh, I think this is one that I can actually use. That's good. I just don't know where to put it. Ooh, that's really good. I have junk. The lightning blade could use a little bit of sharpening. I don't even have a spear anymore. Okay, at 64% efficiency, that's, let's see, I'd be repairing just a little less than 30, and out of that 30, I would actually gain 2/3 of that 30, so I'd gain back 20-ish. Not quite. So I'd be looking at 46 out of 46, something like that. And then I could drop the sharpening kit. 45.2. Yeah. I don't know what else to do. Off my other things. And ballistic repair kit. Let's take a look. That's almost 70% efficiency. Both of these could benefit. They're not super damaged, but it's better than nothing, I guess. Okay. That's one way to do it. Energy backpack. So, pretty nice with the laser carbine I just got, and the absorption scale. So it's 50 armor, 40 armor, 50 armor. Okay, if I'm not mistaken, then I think what this does is that when you get hit, you gain one shot. You gain one ammo for any laser for your laser if you have one equipped at the time. I'm not totally certain that that's how it works, but I saw something similar with something else that has similar description. I think that was the absorption plate, which is, as far as I know, it's the same thing, but it's for everyone except for Marigi. So if you find this and you're not Marigi, then this is either unequipable or it's just really bad. I think you just can't use it at all, and then you have to retrofit this to your totally different race. So I think they both do the same thing, which is what I said. You get free laser carbine ammo if you're wearing the absorption scale while you get hit. So that would be awesome. How many turns does it take to equip? It seems like it has 5 turns. Wow. I don't really want to waste this. Maybe, I don't know, you have to play some games with that, because you don't want to lose durability. I mean, basically, your durability turns into ammo. But maybe when my rifle and my heavy pistol aren't really doing the job anymore, maybe around the same time my flak jacket will go to hell and disintegrate like an old t-shirt. And around that time, I'll probably, when the ballistic weapons stop doing the job, and the flak jacket falls apart, around that time, the laser carbine will start being necessary more and more often, and then the absorption scale might pick me up some more ammo here and there. So it's kind of nice. The armor rating isn't that great, but if I have psi armor, then my total armor will increase a little bit more, and the higher your armor is, the less you take durability damage. It's just sort of an empirical fact that people have sort of observed, and it's probably true because everybody says it, and I think it seems true whenever I play, so I think they're right. So that's how that goes. Really kind of nervous about going down there. I'm really... There actually is a decent recipe for the berries, but I don't know if I want to mess with it. Hold on to those for now. Fat strips, I wish I had a purifier. Well, even a laboratory would be pretty good. Anyway, I don't know. The Tesseract one is kind of far away, and I don't really want to go there right now. Okay, so I said I was going to explain the two exits. So basically, there's an exit right next to me, and there's one just to the south in the next room. One of these is just an ordinary floor that's just like all the other floors I've been on, and then the other one will go to a biome, and that's like not in the ladder. It's like you go down the ladder, and somehow you step into this, like it's an artificial wilderness. It's either like a desert or a jungle, or it's the ice fields. It randomly spawns sometime in the mid-game, like 15 and 25 or something like that. And you randomly get one of the three, and except for the desert, the other two give you lots of food, usually. You can shake trees, you can get like ice gems or berries, and you can kill giant, beasts in the wilderness that usually drop meat or tainted meat. So for a Marigi, hopefully between your Berserk and your Fear and having enough ammo, hopefully you have enough ammo that you can take it on. The large beasts, they are a serious strain on your ammo more often than not. So it could be difficult, honestly. There are serious pros and cons for doing that. I'm not totally swimming in weapons. I would like to go to the ordinary floor and pick up a whole bunch of more weapons, so I'll be well equipped going forward, but my food situation is kind of so-so. So we'll see what I end up deciding to do. So I'll sleep on that before I go down, and hopefully I'll make a wise decision and good things will happen. And yeah, the other thing is that I really need a laboratory. So I'm going to look up the recipe. The other thing I'm going to do is I'm going to look up the recipe for laser rifle. Because that would be pretty amazing to have. And if it turns out that I have less than a 50% chance of actually succeeding, I won't even bother. I'll just hold on to the reagents and start leveling up that skill. And I just have to hope that things work out for me in the meantime. Okay, so this was these last three floors have been pretty decent. I sort of didn't really win the ammo game. My ammo is draining out a little bit faster than I can find it, but I do have this laser carbine, which makes use of energy backpack, and if it really becomes necessary, I can start turning it takes 4 energy cells to make an energy backpack. 4 energy cells in a binding, to be exact. But you need a lab. So I could potentially reload this laser carbine with its 30 shots. 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 reloads. So that could go really fast, and basically don't really want to use this unless you really need that 120 armor penetration. So for like heavy robot and stuff. Alright, so that is it. I am MTaur. This is sort of the stars, the pit. I'm playing with all of the expansions up to and including the Pilgrim. So, yeah. Fun game, but it hates you, and sometimes I hate it back, but that's okay. Let's see if I can repair that. That'd be convenient. Nope, I ruined it. Whatever. Okay. Goodbye.